Hello everyone. Okay, so in this video we are finding the equation of a circle. So whether we're given 3 points on a circle or we're given 2 points and a line tangent to a circle, we are going to be looking at how to find the equation of a circle. So firstly, when we're trying to find the equation of a circle, we always work with the general form of our equation of a circle. So the x squared plus y squared plus 2gx plus 2fy plus c equals 0. So we're always going to be working with a general form mostly when it comes to finding the equation of a circle. So there's two ways to find the equation of a circle, and I'll do both methods in this video. So there's geometrically, and then there's using algebra, a tripletanius method. So if you recall, there are three geometric theorems which are very useful in finding these values of the circle. So when solving circular questions generally, so the perpendicular bisector of a chord contains the center. So if I have a chord and I find a perpendicular bisector, i.e. I find a perpendicular bisector between 2 points, and I find a perpendicular bisector of another chord, where they intersect is the circle. And if you're familiar, this is the circumcenter. Right? This is the circumcenter of a circle. And sometimes it's actually easier to do it geometrically. So what you do is find two, get you 3 points, find your equation between 2 points, find the perpendicular bisector, and do it for the other side, solve them simultaneously. Then you'll have your center point, and that will help you find the equation of your circle. Right, so let's look at this example here. So find the equation of the circle that passes through the points 0, minus 2, 1, 1, and 2, 2. So it's very important when we're trying to find the equation of a circle that we draw a sketch of what's happening. I just drew a sketch here. I don't think this is right. I actually don't know if this is actually what it looks like, but it's a sketch and it's to help me look. So I need to find the equation of these two purple lines. Remember, these purple lines are the equations of the perpendicular bisector. So let's find the perpendicular bisector of AB first. So for a perpendicular bisector, so we need a point and a slope. My point is the midpoint, and my slope is the perpendicular slope between the 2 points. So first let's do my slope. So my slope is minus 2 minus 1 all over 0 minus 1, which is minus 3 over minus 1, which is 3. And then my perpendicular slope then is minus 1/3. Then my midpoint is equal to 0 plus 1 all over 2 minus 2 plus 1 all over 2, which is a half and minus a half. So sub it into my equation, y minus y1, so it'd be y plus a half, is equal to minus 1/3 x minus x1, which is a half. I'm going to multiply across here by 6 to get rid of my half and my 3. So 6y plus 3 is equal to minus 2 times x minus a half. 6y plus 3 is equal to minus 2x plus 1. Then bring everything over to one side. 2x plus 6y is equal to minus 2. That is my first equation, and that's my perpendicular bisector of AB. So let's look at now for my perpendicular bisector of CB. So my slope is equal to, so my point is, so it's going to be 2 minus 1 all over 2 minus 1, which is just breaks down to 1. So my perpendicular slope is minus 1. My midpoint then is, so CB, so that is 1 plus 2 all over 2, 1 plus 2 all over 2. It's going to be 3 over 2 and 3 over 2. So my slope, my equation for line is y minus 3 over 2 times minus 1 times x minus 3 over 2. Y minus 3 over 2 is equal to minus x plus 3 over 2. Multiply across by 2. 2y minus 3 is equal to minus 2x plus 3. Bring everything over to one side. I have 2x plus 2y is equal to 6. And that is my second equation there. So now, to find my center, I solve them simultaneously. So 2x plus 6y is equal to minus 2. And 2x plus 2y is equal to 6. So I am just going to multiply my bottom line by minus 1. So it's going to be a minus 2, minus 2y, minus 6. Add them up. 0. 4y is equal to minus 4. Y is equal to minus 1. Now I have... Oh, so not minus 1. My apology. That's minus 2. Minus 8. Minus 6. So it would be minus 8. And then y is equal to minus 2. And then y is equal to minus 2. I have 2x plus 6 times minus 2 is equal to minus 2. 2x is equal to minus 2 plus 12, which is minus 10. Or positive 10. And then x is going to equal to 5. So my center point is 5 minus 2. And that's the center over here, 5 minus 2. So now that I have my center point, I need to find my radius. And to find my radius, I just find the distance from my center to any point. So I'm just going to choose A. So my center is 5, 2. My radius is going to be equal to... So A is 0 minus 2, I believe. Yeah. So I'm going to have 0 minus 5 squared plus minus 2 minus negative 2 squared. 25. Oh, it's going to be 25. That's going to cancel out to 0. So the answer is going to be square root of 25, which is equal to 5. How fun. And then the equation of the circle, I'm going to use this one. X minus h squared plus y minus k squared is equal to r squared. And I'm going to have x minus 5 squared plus y minus negative 2, which would be plus 2 squared. And then 5 squared is going to be 25. And that is the equation of this circle. How fun. So that is doing it geometrically, kind of using our circle, right? Another way, and the more popular way of doing it, is using tripletaneous equations. So what do I mean when I say using tripletaneous equations? So what I know is all these points are on the circle. So let me write out my general form here. X squared plus y squared plus 2gx plus 2fy plus c is equal to 0. If I sub in 0 minus 2 into here, I get 0 squared plus minus 2 squared plus 2g times 0 plus 2f times minus 2 plus c equals 0. So I'm going to get 4 minus 4f plus c is equal to 0. Minus 4f plus c is equal to minus 4. And that is now one equation. And now I sub in all my points like this. And I get equations for all of them. So I'm going to sub in b, 1, 1. So it's going to be 1 squared plus 1 squared plus 2g times 1 plus 2f times 1 plus c is equal to 0. So 1 squared is 2 plus 2g plus 2f plus c is equal to 0. Bring my numbers to one side. 2g, 2f plus c is equal to minus 2. That's my second equation. So see what's happening here. I'm now getting 3 equations in terms of g, f, and c. C is equal to 2, 2. Sub that in. I'm going to get 2 squared plus 2 squared plus 2g times 2 plus 2f times 2 plus c is equal to 0. So 4 plus 4 is 8 plus 4g plus 4f plus c is equal to 0. 4g plus 4f plus c is equal to minus 8. And that is my third equation. So as you can see now is I have now developed 3 equations, or tripletaneous as it were. So In order to do tripletenuous, what you need to do is you have three equations. You have to pick to cancel out one variable in equation 1 and 2, and you do that to equation like 2 and 3. But what I notice here is in equation 1, g is already gone. G is already gone here. So let's remove g from equation 2 and 3. So, so I'm using equations 2 and 3 here. So I have 4g plus 4f plus c is equal to minus 8. And I have 2g plus 2f plus c is equal to minus 2. So multiply the bottom by minus 2. I'm going to get 4g plus 4f plus c is equal to minus 8. Minus 4g, minus 4f. Oh, this one's going to be very nice. Is equal to plus 4. Add them up. I'm going to get minus c is equal to minus 4. So c is equal to 4. Good, so I found what c is. Now, I want to sub this in somewhere to find what something else is. But I notice here I have minus 4f plus c is equal to minus 4. So let's do that sub in. So sub c equals 4 into equation 1. I have minus 4f plus 4 plus c is equal to minus 4. Minus 4f. Sorry, minus 4f plus 4 equals to minus 4. So minus 4f is going to be equal to minus 8. F then is going to equal to 2. And now that I have c and I have f, if I sub them into either equation 2 or 3 to find the corresponding g value, I am done. So 2g plus 2 times 2 plus 2 is equal to minus 2. 2g plus 4 plus 6 is equal to minus 2. 2g is equal to minus 8. No, sorry, 2g plus 2 times 2 plus c, this is a 4. So I'm subbing into equation 2. This is plus 8. And this is going to be a minus 10. And g is equal to minus 5. So now that I have f, g, and c, I just sub it into my original equation here. So the equation of the circle is x squared plus y squared plus 2 times g, so it'll be minus 10x. 2f, so it'll be plus 4y, then plus c plus 4 equals 0. And that is the equation, right? And these, if you notice, these are going to be the exact same equations. If I expanded this one out, the equation from the previous one here, I should get this because I used the same points. So let's look at example 2. So again, I will do the two methods for this one. So for the first one here, I'm going to use a geometric method again. So a circle has a line y equals 2x as a tangent to the circle at the point 2, 4. The circle also passed through the point 4, 2. So again, we draw a... That's crazy. Right. We always draw a sketch, right? Draw a sketch. So this line here, must I say, is the line y equals 2x. And is tangent at the point 2, 4. So what do I know about this? Well, I know the perpendicular line that goes through 2, 4. So say this is my center point here. The perpendicular line that goes through the center 2, 4, that's perpendicular to 2x, that's going to go through my center. So that's probably some information I'll need. And then another point along the line is 4 minus 2. Again, probably not correct, but correct positioning, but you get the gist of it. I'm going to make a chord here. And then the perpendicular bisector of this chord will go through here. So I have two equations to find, solve them simultaneously to get my center point. How fun. So let's go. So first of all, I'm going to find the equation of this line. I'm going to call it line K, right? So this line up here. So my slope is going to be, well, the perpendicular slope of this. The slope of this line is 2, so the perpendicular slope is minus a half. And then my point is 2, 4. So I have y minus 4 is equal to minus a half times x minus 2. Y minus 4 is equal to minus a half x plus 1. Multiply across by 2. 2y minus 8 equals minus x plus 2. 2y plus x is equal to 10. That is my equation of line K. So this line right here. Now let's find the chord. So I'm going to call this line L. So my perpendicular bisector, so I need my midpoint. My midpoint is 2 plus 4 all over 2 and 4 minus 2 all over 2. That is going to give me 3, 1. And the slope of line L is equal to, so minus 4 minus negative 2 all over 2 minus 4, which is going to be right, which is equal to y, so which is equal to, right, so let's find the slope of line L. That is going to be equal to y2 minus y1, so minus 2 minus 4 all over 4 minus 2, which is minus 6 over 2, which is minus 3. Therefore, the perpendicular slope is then 1/3. So if I make equation of a line, y minus 1 is equal to 1/3 times x minus 1. Multiply across by 3. 3y minus 3 is equal to 1 times x minus 1. Oh, sorry. 3. There's going to be a 3 in here. So x minus 3. So 3y minus 3 is equal to x minus 3. Bring everything over to one side. I'm going to get minus x plus 3y is equal to 0. And that is the equation of my second line there. So there's the equation of my 2 lines. I now want to find my center points. So I have x plus 2y is equal to 10. And I have minus x plus 3y is equal to 0. Solve these simultaneously now. Perfect. My x's all match up, so I just need to add them. 5y is equal to 10. Y is equal to 2. And if y is equal to 2, I have x plus 2 times 2 is equal to 10. X is then going to equal to 6. So my center is going to be 6, 2. And now that I know my center is 6, 2, let's find the equation of a circle. So there's my circle. My center here is 6, 2. And I have the point, what point do I have? I have the point 2, 4 on the circle, right? So let's find my radius. Find the distance between these 2 points using my distance formula. So 6 minus 2 squared plus 4 minus 2 squared is going to be equal to 4 squared plus 2 squared, which is going to equal to root 20. Therefore, my equation of line is x minus 6 squared plus y minus 2 squared is equal to 20, root 20 squared, which is equal to 20. And that is the equation of that circle. So let's do this one more time, but let's now use the tripletanius or the GFC method for it. So again, let's just draw a quick sketch here. So this is the exact same question I did before. Line 2x, this is 2, 4. Then the point 4 minus 2 is here. Now, I only really have 2 points, but what I do have here is if I find the equation of this line, I know that goes through my center, and my center of any circle is minus g minus f, right? So I'm going to use that information. So I'm just going to use from the previous part. So I found what line K was here. I found that line, the perpendicular line through 2, 4 to be 2y plus x is equal to 10. So x plus 2y is equal to 10. Let's make my first equation. So I'm going to solve the point 2, 4 into x plus 2y is equal to 10. So it's going to be 2 plus 2 times 4. Not 2, 4, sorry. I'm going to sub in my sorry, right. I know the center minus g minus f is on this line, so I'm going to sub that in to my line here. So I have minus g minus 2f is equal to 10. That's my first equation. I know the 0.24 is on my circle, so sub that in. 2 squared plus 4 squared plus 4g plus 8f plus c is equal to 0. And it's going to be 20 plus 4g plus 8f plus c is equal to 0. 4g plus 8f plus c is equal to minus 20. That is my second equation. And my third equation, 4 minus 2, is going to be 4 squared plus minus 2 squared plus 2gf, so 2gx, so 2g times 4, which is 8g, minus 4f plus c is equal to 0. That is going to be equal to 20 again, plus 8g minus 4f plus c is equal to 0. 8g minus 4f plus c is equal to minus 20. And that is my third equation. So what I notice here, my first equation is in terms of g and f. Then my second and third equations are in terms of g, f, and c. So I want to make one more equation in terms of g and f. So I want to cancel out the c's in 2 and 3. So 4g plus 8f plus c is equal to minus 20. 8g minus 4f plus c is equal to minus 20. I am going to subtract these. That'd be minus 8g plus f minus c plus 20. Add them, I'm going to get minus 4g plus 12f is equal to 0. And there's my second equation. Now, minus g minus 2f is equal to 10. Multiply the bottom here by minus 4. Solve for g and f. So I'm going to get positive, that's minus 4g. I'm going to get positive 4g. Positive 8f is equal to minus 40. Add these up. I'm going to get 20f is equal to minus 40. F is equal to minus 2. So I have f is equal to minus 2. Let's sub that in to find g. So I'm going to sub it into one of these equations up here. So minus g minus 2 times minus 2 is equal to 10. Minus g plus 4 is equal to 10. Minus g is going to be equal to 6. G is equal to minus 6. So I have f and I have g. And now I just sub these back in to find c. So 4 times minus 6 plus 8 times minus 2 plus c is equal to minus 20. Minus 24 minus 16 plus c is equal to minus 20. I'm going to get here minus 40 plus c is equal to minus 20. C is going to be equal to positive 20. So I have g, f, and c. If I sub them back into my original equation, I get x squared plus y squared plus 2 times minus 6x plus 2 times minus 2y plus c, which is 20, equals 0. So the equation of the circle is x squared plus y squared minus 12x minus 4y plus 20 is equal to 0. So again, that is the second way of doing that one there. Right, let's go into example 3. So find the equation of the circle that contains 2 points Q at 0, 2 and point P at 1, 5, and whose center is on the line x plus 5y equals 15. So what's really important is always draw a diagram. So here's my circle. This is my center point. Well, I know the line x plus 5y equals 15 goes through that point here. And then I have the 2 points, P and Q. So that's 0, 2, and that is 1, 5. So geometrically, to solve this, I need to find the perpendicular bisector of the chord here. So there's my chord. Find the perpendicular bisector, go through, boom. And if I find the equation of this line and find the point of intersection with the x plus 5y equals 15, this line here, I'll get my center point, and then that will help me find my equation of a line circle. So let's find the equation of line K. So I need my midpoint. My midpoint is equal to 0 plus 1 divided by 2, 2 plus 5 divided by 2. So that's going to be equal to a half and 7 over 2. And then my slope is equal to 5 minus 2 over 1 minus 0, which will be equal to 3. And my perpendicular slope then is minus 1/3. So my equation of a line is y minus 7 over 2 is equal to minus 1/3 x minus a half multiplied across by 6. 6y minus 21 is equal to minus 2 times x minus a half. 6y minus 21 equals minus 2x plus 1. Bring everything over to one side. 2x plus 6y is equal to 22. So now I have my two equations here. Let's find the point of intersection now with x plus 5y equals 15. So x plus 5y equals 15. 2x plus 6y is equal to 22. I'm going to multiply the top line by minus 2. Minus 2x minus 10y is equal to minus 30. 2x plus 12y equals 22. That goes to 0. Minus 10y plus 12y is 2y is equal to minus 8. Y is equal to... Sorry, this is a... Sorry, no, this is 6. Oh, silly me. Why is it 12? This is 6. 12. Ding, ding, ding. 4. And then my answer here will be y minus 4. My answer will be positive 2. So y is equal to 2. Sub in to find x. So x plus 5 times 2 is equal to 15. X plus 10 is equal to 15. X is equal to 5. So my center of my circle is 5, 2. So my center point here is 5, 2. So now I need to find my radius. So I can find my radius of the circle by just finding the distance between these 2 points. So I'm going to actually use the distance q to my center. So my radius is equal to 5 minus 0 squared plus 2 minus 2 squared, which is equal to root 25, which is equal to 5. So my radius is equal to 5. My center is 5, 2. So my circle is x minus 5 squared plus y minus 2 squared is equal to r squared, which is 5 squared, which is 25. And that is the equation of my circle. Right, so then let's finally do it tripletaneously. So again, let's draw my sketch here. There's my sketch. Here's my 2 points, P and Q. And then this is my center point, not my center point. And then I know the center has the line x plus 5y equals 15. So remember, the thing about the center of a circle is my center is equal to minus g minus f. So let's see if I can make an equation with this point here. Well, I know it's on this line. So I know minus g minus 5f is equal to 15. That's my first equation. My next one here, so 1, 5, let's try that. Sub it into my equation of a circle, so x squared plus y squared plus 2gx plus 2fy plus c is equal to 0, which is 1 squared plus 5 squared plus 2g times 1 plus 2f times 5 plus c equals 0. 26 plus 2g plus 10f plus c equals 0. I have 2g plus 10f plus c equals minus 26. And that is my second equation. Now let's go find my third equation. I'm going to sub in the point Q, which is 0 minus 2. Oh, just 0, 2. My apologies. So I'm going to sub in the point 0, 2. So that's 0 squared plus 2 squared plus 2g times 0 plus 2f times 2 plus c equals 0. 4 plus 4f plus c equals 0. 4f plus c is equal to minus 4. And that is my third equation. That is my third equation here. So what I am needing to do here is, right, so I have an equation of G and F here. I have an equation of G, F, and C here. Oopsies, turn that off. And I have an equation of F and C. So I need to get one of these equations now. So I need to get one of these equations. I need to get two equations in terms of F and C, or G and F, or C and F. So I'm noticing here, okay, how about I have minus G minus 5F equals 15. Okay, let's get G on its own here. And G is equal to minus 5F minus 15. That's what I know G to be. Let's sub that now into my second equation here to get something in terms of F and C. So I have 2 times minus 5F minus 15 plus 10F plus C equals minus 26. That is going to be minus 10F minus 30 plus 10F plus C equals minus 26. Oh, minus 10F plus 10F. That is going to cancel here. And I'm going to get C is equal to positive 4. How fun. So I have a value for C here. Okay, so I'm going to sub that into my equation 3 here to find what F is. 4F plus 4 equals minus 4. 4F is equal to minus 8. F is equal to minus 2. Right, cool. So I have F, C. I have G in terms of F here. So F, sub that in there. G is equal to minus 5 times minus 2 minus 15. G is equal to 10 minus 15. G is equal to minus 5. So I have my G, F, and C. So my equation is x squared plus y squared plus 2 times G, x plus 2 times F, y plus C, which is 4. So my equation of a circle is x squared plus y squared minus 10x minus 4y plus 4 equals 0. And that's my equation of the circle there. So that's 2 ways of doing that question. Then finally, the last one here is, given that a circle has a center 2, 3 and forms a chord of length 4 root 3 with the y-axis, find the equation of the circle. So this one's actually very straightforward. So sometimes we're actually given a chord length. So this one makes a length of 4 root 3 with the y-axis. So there's the y-axis, that's the same. And then the chord is here. And we're saying this is 4 root 3. And here's my center point, 2, 3. So what information could I use here? Well, I know that the center bisects the chord, right? Bisects the chord here. So this would be 2 root 3. And this would be 2 root 3. And then I know this is my radius. So I've made a little right angle triangle here. So I'm going to use Pythagoras. Here. So, actually, no, first of all, I know what this length is. So, bing, bing, bing. I know this is 2 root 3. I know this is my radius. But what about this length here? Well, he said that this is the y-axis. right? So if this is the y-axis, x is 0. X is 0 here on the y-axis. So therefore, the center, or from here to here, it's going to be a unit of 2 because I'm starting at x is 0 here and I'm ending when x is equal to 2. So that length is equal to 2. So let's solve for or. Or squared is equal to 2 root 3 squared plus 2 squared. Or squared is equal to 4 to the 12 plus 4. Or squared is equal to 16. My radius is equal to 4. Since the radius is equal to 4, my equation of a circle is x minus 2 squared plus y minus 3 squared equals or squared, which is 16. Right, and there are the many ways we could be asked to find the equation of a circle. So in the next video, we're going to be going over some exam questions of the equation of a circle. And I hope this video was some help to you guys, and I'll catch you guys later. Bye.